Everything explained in this video is summarized from the coin market cap, and also please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for future XRP news and some other cryptocurrency news in general. Now take a look at this. Tomorrow could be a big day for Ripple XRP. Will the expected important and critical news come? Following in the footsteps of Bitcoin and Ethereum, spot ETF applications have been submitted for a wide variety of alternative cryptocurrencies, including XRP, Litecoin, and Solana, SOL, amongst others. Even though the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, may declare on February 13th that it is considering Grayscale's spot XRP ETF application, Bloomberg experts believe that the Litecoin Exchange-Traded Fund, ETF, has a greater chance of being approved rather than the SOL and XRP ETFs. Eleanor Terrett, a reporter for Fox Business, stated in a post on her X account that, according to information provided by Bloomberg analysts, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, would accept Grayscale's proposal for a spot XRP Exchange-Traded Fund, ETF, for review as early as Thursday, February 13th. Since NYSE Arca submitted a 19B4 application to list shares of Grayscale's XRP Trust on January 30th, Terrett predicts that Grayscale's 19B4 application for the XRP ETF might be accepted as early as February 13th. This is because NYSE Arca filed a 19B-4 application to list shares of Grayscale Trust. In addition, Terrett mentioned that the SEC has a time of 15 days to decide on such petitions. He went on to say that the decision will indicate how the present administration of the SEC feels about XRP. This might be a significant step toward XRP joining the ranks of Bitcoin and Ethereum, both of which already have spot exchange-traded funds ETFs if the SEC grants approval to the application. As indicated by a chart that was presented by Bloomberg analysts James Seifert and Eric Balchunas, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, might decide to accept Grayscale's spot XRP ETF filing as early as Thursday, February 13, 2025, provided that the SEC decides to accept the filing. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, typically has approximately 15 days to accept a 19B4 filing, and Grayscale submitted its application to convert the XRP Trust on January 30th. In any case, it will provide us with a clear picture of the opinion that the present administration of the SEC holds on XRP. What are the chances that an exchange-traded fund, ETF, based on XRP will be approved in the year 2025? New estimates from Bloomberg analysts James Seifert and Eric Balchunas indicate that an exchange-traded fund, ETF, for XRP has only a 65% chance of being approved this year. This is a much lower probability than that of Litecoin, 90%, Dogecoin, 75%, and Solana, 70%. Furthermore, according to Seifert, the chances of the exchange-traded fund, ETF, being approved might greatly improve if the SEC grants Grayscale's application and finds a solution to the ongoing case against Ripple. In addition, Seifert noted that it is highly improbable that an XRP ETF will be approved until the dispute is concluded. This does not constitute investment advice. Legal disputes and a shift in regulatory posture following court rulings have altered the SEC's approval odds for XRP exchange-traded funds, ETFs, which currently stand at 65%. Because the SEC acknowledges the commodity status of Dogecoin and Litecoin, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, have a greater probability of being approved, with 75% and 90% of the time, respectively. It's possible that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, will soon decide to allow exchange-traded funds, ETFs, for XRP and Dogecoin, DOG. The experts at Bloomberg, Eric Balchunas and James Seifert, concluded that there is a high possibility that these files will be recognized, which may affect the future of financial products that are based on cryptocurrencies. Grayscale, Bitwise, Canary, 21 Shares, and WisdomTree are among the asset managers that have submitted registration statements to launch exchange-traded funds, ETFs, that are based on XRP. The filings in question, along with Form 19B4 submissions to the SEC through exchanges such as NASDAQ and CBOE, are at the center of the continuing talks concerning cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds, ETFs, as reported by CNF. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has not yet acknowledged the 19B-4 filings for XRP. Nonetheless, the industry is hopeful that these files will be reviewed within the next few days. It is estimated by Balchunas and Seifert that the probability of the approval of an XRP exchange-traded fund is roughly 65%. This value implies that there is a better-than-average likelihood of approval, even though it signals that acceptance is not guaranteed. The SEC's position on XRP, which continues to be a significant problem because it was classified as a security under the leadership of the previous administration, is a significant factor that influences the analyst's perspective. In spite of this, the classification was overturned by a verdict from a federal court, which contributed to a change in the strategy taken by the SEC itself. Dogecoin and other alternative coins. The probability of approval. According to the analysts, Dogecoin and other alternative cryptocurrencies, such as Litecoin, LTC, and Solana, SOL, have stronger prospects of being approved as exchange-traded funds, ETFs. This is even though the approval odds for XRP continue to be uncertain due to continuing legal challenges. As a result of the SEC's classification of Doge as a commodity, the probability of approval for a Dogecoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, is 75%. Dogecoin is distinguished from other assets, like as XRP, which the Securities and Exchange Commission has not yet acknowledged as being an asset. To put this into perspective, Litecoin has the highest possibility of approval among the alternative cryptocurrencies, with a success rate of 90%. The SEC considers Litecoin to be a commodity, and the agency has already acknowledged the filings for long-term exchange-traded funds, LTC ETFs. Furthermore, although the SEC has not yet acknowledged Solana's ETF applications, there is a 70% possibility that they will be approved. On the other hand, approval is still doubtful until more regulatory hurdles are overcome. In the case of XRP, one of the most significant challenges is the continuing legal struggle with the SEC. It is highly unlikely that an exchange-traded fund, ETF, that invests in XRP would be approved until the dispute that Ripple is now engaged in with the SEC is concluded. It was highlighted by Seifert that there will be no exchange-traded fund, ETF, approved for XRP until the legal difficulties are resolved. Alterations to regulations and their possible effects. Although legal concerns continue to be a concern, the SEC's ongoing efforts to refine its approach to digital assets may make it more likely that the XRP exchange-traded fund, ETF, will be approved.